Well, can you believe it? That it's our 3 last candy kids last night in Texas. Oh my God, what are y'all eating? No, we're not going to have that old pecan. Can you believe it already? Look how big they've gotten. Remember when we first got them? They'll be going to Michigan to their new families. So excited for them. They did absolutely great. Got 4 rounds of shots. Spayed and neutered. I think it was Taffy and Razzle had umbilical hernias repaired. They've had their wormer, their Bavecto, their heartworm. They are so good to go. They said, we kind of like it here. She's gonna go, she said, I gotta go potty. Don't follow me. This is very important business. So our little candy kid pups are gonna be moving on. Lisa and I went today and met Donna at the airport. She flew in from Chicago to drive with Tracy. Then we took her out to eat Mexican food, which is our new ritual now. And laughed and laughed and laughed. Got lost taking her to her hotel. That's not unusual. So that was extremely enjoyable. Tracy Nichols is flying in tonight. And so Donna's going to get the shuttle and get her back to the hotel. Then we are all going to meet at the hotel tomorrow with our fosters, and we'll be on our way. Yep. Well, somebody's got to go over there and go poo-poo now. Okay, well, we won't do a picture of that. We'll do a picture of Astrid looking for the squirrel. Are y'all through going over there? Mom's got to come check it. Yes, I am a poo-poo checker. I check it all the time. That's why I love for them to be trained on their potty pads. So in the mornings, I can check and see what food's working and what's not. Don't even see. Oh, there it is. It's a nice little hard poo-poo. It's a little poo-poos. Aren't y'all excited you get to come and look at poo-poo with me? It's a big deal, okay? But our babies will be leaving, and we have got at the rescue a little mom and 6 puppies that our rescue partner Ashley had to pay for down the border of Mexico. They were out in a little pen in the dirt in the sun, full of ticks and fleas. So she bought them to just get them out. I mean, sometimes it's what we have to do. We don't like doing that, but it's either that or the puppies die, or they go to really bad homes, and they end up on the streets, and they end up having more puppies. So yes, we have been known to spend a lot of our personal puppy money on puppies that people are selling at Walmart. You know, the typical, have they had any vaccinations? No, they had wormer. No. We're just trying to save them from a life of hell. That's what we're trying to do. Like Astrid had. I'm sure either she was dumped or somebody had a litter and they gave them away for free. So she ended up being tethered in a backyard. And y'all remember how she looked. I went back and saw an old video of her. You almost forget how bad they were. She was so bad. Yeah, she was living a wonderful life. Oh, free to good home. Oh, yeah, that's going to be what, 1 in 100,000 is going to be a good home free. See, I can't handle the suffering. I want to end the suffering. And dogs are being left on the streets. The no-kill, I put that in quotes because it doesn't exist. Fallacy. What that means is, it means no kill within these cement walls. So we have 400 within the cement walls, but there's 50,000 outside the walls that are dying. And we can't pick any more up. Go put them back where you found them. Well, if you, and one lady said, well, they kind of hang out in my front yard. We'll go take them someplace else where they can't find their way back. Can you imagine that? So nice, loving, soft-hearted people are trying their hardest to help the dogs that are being left on the streets by a non-profit program who has over $180 million in its account. But they won't pick up dogs. So it's not good for the dogs. It's not good for people. And we got to figure out a way to stop it. We've been so focused and people screaming, quit euthanizing. But what's happening is they're just dying slow deaths on the street. They're walking skeletons covered in mange, hit by cars, dragging their back legs. They get distemper. Distemper's a terrible way to die. 3 weeks of total sickness. It goes to the brain. It's extremely painful. But dogs are laying on the side of the road in neighborhoods dying of distemper. Puppies are dying of parvo in people's backyards. Oh, we're sick. They're sick. We don't know. And let's face it, most of these people don't have enough money to feed themselves. But we have put this on them by saying, go dump the dog because we can't bring it in because then we won't be no kill. We don't have any space. So I weigh the options. And I'm not going to say that I was not stupid about it too. We pulled tons of dogs off the euthanasia list. The problem is there's another 50,000 that aren't so lucky to even get to go to a shelter to have a chance. So it's very disheartening, and we do try to really celebrate the wins, and I try to focus on the wins, but the big picture is very disturbing. And I'm all about ending the suffering, period. If you are an animal lover, you cannot say leaving a dog on the streets to suffer a slow death. Actually, people hit them with cars on purpose. They shoot them. They hit them with BB guns, pellet guns. And a lot of times, it doesn't kill them. It just basically makes them, they can't walk. They can't walk. They're dragging their legs. It's terrible. And I don't like to talk about stuff like this, but I just want everyone to be aware of what we're fighting with the so-called no-kill agenda. Anything that doesn't take consideration of the suffering of animals on the streets, I will not support. It's also dangerous for neighborhoods, for people, because, especially dogs that are hungry, they form packs, and basically it's survival of the fittest, and they will go after, in a pack mentality, they will go after you or your child that is walking to school with a bologna sandwich in their backpack. So it is extremely dangerous to leave dogs on the streets. Not to mention they keep reproducing, and also they keep spreading disease, which parvo, distemper is extremely contagious. Rabies will start making a comeback because dogs are unvaccinated. It's a damn shame. It's a damn shame what we've done. And I'm embarrassed to say that at one point I didn't really understand the ramifications either. And Tracy and I talk about this all the time. When San Antonio said, "Oh my God, we're implementing new programs," and they have. They have done great. But the bad thing is that for a long time they didn't pick up strays, so they could stay at 90% release rate. And now it's out of control here. Paps. Oh my gosh. Y'all, please don't kill each other before y'all leave for your new homes. Please don't kill each other. Twix? She doesn't even know what she's fussing at. She's a smart dog. That Twix is smart. Okay, well, y'all have fun because y'all aren't going to be happy tomorrow on that in that kennel driving to Michigan. But we will have Facebook Live to change the subject. We will have Facebook Live. Gotcha Day, 11 o'clock Central Standard Time on Facebook, and I will get it downloaded so y'all can see the puppies and all the rest of the other dogs go home on Saturday. Jolly's mom's is so excited. He's got the fanciest bed and toys, and oh my gosh. Look at those sweet babies. The idea of them suffering 1 second, the idea of them starving, the idea of them having fleas, not having water, being hit by a car. I can't accept it. I won't accept it. Not one bit of suffering. I don't want to see it. I don't want it to happen. So things have to change. Right, Twix? These happy little playful puppies. Things could have been totally different for them. They'd probably be dead by now. And Astrid for sure would be dead. I don't know how she survived that long. She was, what, 7, 8 months when we got her? Look at her now. She's birthed a big butt. Anyway, just wanted to send this out real quick so y'all can see the puppies. Their last night in Texas. There's our pup-pups. Say bye, everybody. Say sending lots of love and hugs. Somebody's got a stick. Ooh, somebody's got a stick. Who's got a stick? Huh? Who? Jolly says, I'll go get me my own stick. Look at him prancing down there. He loves Astrid. Love and hugs, y'all. Say bye.